Yep, that's me. 60 and 61. Hey, I got a call from the garage saying that the Sisko is repaired and ready. So I'm heading out to go and see just how. Is that glare coming from the dirty lens or whatever? So I'm going to go see how it is. What do they call that in Starfleet where you go pick up the, is it shipyard? Not a shipyard. Starbase, whatever to, I got nothing. Anyway. It's kind of bittersweet because this week we had thunderstorms coming in and I didn't really get a chance to go finish up a few things I wanted to do driving somebody else's car, roll up the windows, and putting miles on it. I was going to go camping and do a few other things and was going to travel like 3 miles to go to this beautiful place I saw to go hiking. But the sweet part is I get the Sisko back. I only had him for about 2-3 months before the guy runs into me. Oop, car came behind me and I forgot to put on my hazard lights. So I didn't really have much time to think about it because I had to get straight back to work. And so I was seeing all the bells and whistles as I was working my way through. So just when I got it to a point where I understand where most of the new functions were, with the new Murano, the 21 Murano, the action happens. And this window here, the driver's side window of the Sisko, always had this weird sound. Like, it must have been in an accident, the person had recorded, so it just made this weird sound going up and down, and the door was always kind of flimsy. At any rate, speaking of doors, this Chevy door is heavy, like it's made out of cast iron. So yeah. So that's the sweet part that I get it back. The bitter part is I didn't finish what I wanted to do. And the minute I get it back, it's right back to work. I don't have any more time to do any of the things that I was doing. And I'm going to have to try my best to... Well, I was looking for a part-time job anyway while I was doing that to get the money, extra money. So it's going to be hard because I've lost almost 2 months worth of pay. So imagine what that's like when you're not being able to work. You don't have to imagine that hard. So I'm off to go and pick up the Sisko. Whoa. I see. Wow. That's still on there. Wow. Well, the paint job is, wow. It's crazy. Anyway, I head inside, check out everything. You know, I took the garbage and forgot to empty it, so I had to put it in here. My gosh, it's hot in here. Oh, you know what? I never really showed anybody. What the heck is that back there? Hang on. Like Sisko's the uniform. See the red? Better do it this way. Basic black, right? And then you know the uniforms where they had the gray, when they put the new one with the gray, so you had the black, you had the red up in the middle of it. And here is the gray trimming and all that up there. Well, this is going to need a new patch. My other one is missing and fell off. It is worse than a sauna in here. It smells like paint. Oh, I guess we'll get in, start her up, see what happens then. I was wondering what this box was in the back, and now I found out what it is. Okay, I knew that that tag on my wheel was like my wheel was clean, but yeah, okay. So, what am I supposed to do with this rim? I think I have to adjust these seats. I don't know who the short person was, but okay, so far it sounds good. I'm missing the plug to plug my phone up. I don't know if that's the one I brought inside the house or not. It's been years since I put it in there. So, but yeah, that's it. I'm out of here. Oh. Well, saying goodbye to this old license. At least that's the plan. This is the time of year where I take a month off from hiking because it's far too hot in the summer to do so. And I just got the Sisko back and immediately went to work. A week later, it was time to register my car. And the following week, my middle girl was coming down for a visit to Tennessee. What follows after that, like I said, is a very busy 3 weeks. During her visit, she wanted to do something fun with the children. So they decided to go to Dollywood, and she treated me. And this is my first time going to Dollywood. And wow, it's everything that you would think that it is. But it's so vast that it took us all day and we only got to one section. But such a beautiful tribute. And my favorite, as it always has been when we took the kids when they were younger, were the live musical shows. If you have never gone to Dollywood, I urge you, the next time that you are in East Tennessee, skip on over to Pigeon Forge and go to Dollywood at least one time in your life. Yeah, welcome back to the South. Although you've been hot up there too, but yeah. I considered Three Sisters in the South as the original title, but I kept it the same because this was actually supposed to be a road trip episode. But so much has happened that I packed it all in to this one episode. And after working all day, came out and took a walk. More later. I'm tired now. Go away. Good morning. I told you guys that I was going to go back and try to take a longer flight and I forgot what I said. I have to go back and actually look at that video. But by the time I look at it and come back, I wouldn't have repeated this whole thing because I'm already shooting this before I go back and look at the video.
Either way, this is the day. This is the day that I'm going to go back out there. And we're going to get in a helicopter. And I think it's going to be fun. Well, it'll be more than 3 minutes. That's for sure. Anyway, today, on today's show, today's episode, for you, for your enjoyment, I have a special guest joining me. But yeah, you probably already picked up on it because I already alluded to it before. But anyway, so the big reveal, but you are probably already guessed to know what it is, will be soon. And depending on what the title is, I may have already revealed it. Anyway, it's time for me to get out of here because it's about an hour's drive over there, and I will catch you on the other side, or in the car, or something. Whatever it is I decide to do.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Jump in the... Yeah, no. And take a... Hello again, and here's the special guest. Oh, we forgot to welcome you. Welcome back to the...
Whitebeard and... We're doing it backwards. Experience.
Yeah, but no. This is my show. Y'all welcome back to experience, to explore, to Exploring Over 60. And our special guest today, the kid is back in town. We'll talk about that later because we also have a road trip planned. So I don't know if I'm going to add that all into this and just make it one big movie or split up into 2 different episodes. But anyway, you'll find out when you see it. The kid is back in town. Yeah. No, it's The Boys Are Back in Town. Remember that song? Eddie Murphy?
The Boys Are Back in Town.
What was the movie? Beverly Hills Cop. Not Beverly Hills Cop. 48 Hours. Anyway, we're running kind of late, and as I have done last time, I didn't get gas, so I have to get gas so we can go all the way over to the Gatlinburg area. You ready to go? All right, let's get out of here. Don't do it. Don't even try. Stop it. We have arrived. How excited are you? Yeah. Why are you making faces? Where is it? No. Why aren't you in the camera? So, Head's back. She's visiting for a little bit, just for a couple of days. She got in a few days ago, but then I was already supposed to be taking this trip to record for you guys. And the last person I was here, I had a female pilot, and she was telling me that this is one of the best, or like a really, really good one. I would say the price is mid-range, although it's still kind of high, but it's a business. Anyway, so she happens to be here, so I decided to do it anyway, and then take her with me. So there you go. You got an extra treat in this wonderful episode, and this is your first time flying?
A helicopter? Yes. But not flying ever.
I know that.
2 days ago.
Yes, you're on a plane 2 days ago. Now, here's the thing. The first time I took it, as you guys saw a few months ago, I took a little 8-mile ride, and so it pretty much came out the parking lot, rolled around the corner, and parked right here. That was my first time, and as I told you, the flight was like my head was kind of floating with the turns and everything, and me with vertigo. It's probably not a good thing. So this one is a 30-mile thing, and it's going to be 15 minutes in the air. So I'm definitely going to report to you how I felt after flying 15 minutes. We're going to be in that little bird again, the one that I was in, the little small one.
Yeah.
So it's kind of tight up in there. But I was going to say something about the headphones. Maybe I'll mention it when we're done.
Don't
But-
fall out.
What?
Don't fall out. Joking. You'll be fine.
You know what? I'm glad she's just stopping by today. Now, on with our show. Oh gosh, are we gonna get the big bright yellow one over there?
Maybe.
Wait, you can't see it. Yikes. It's a school bus. Flying school bus. Whoa, too close. Wait, stop that. I said it was a school bus. You heard me just say that. And as soon as I turn off the camera, this is what she says. Go ahead, say it again. Stay in the sun so we can see your face.
No.
She said it's a short bus. Really? The short bus.
Have you ever seen a short bus?
That's okay. I used to drive on the short bus with my kids who had autism. But that's okay, because if I'm riding on a short bus, guess who's going to be in there with me?
Yeah.
Special Edwina.
That's fine.
Y'all come take a look around. I'm assuming we have a nice little fire pit come the wintertime.
Hello.
Would you go
Go where?
into the car? Okay, you want to say what you want to say? Excellent. So how was your first flight?
Good. It was really good.
You're out of the sun. It was really good?
It was really good.
What'd you like about it?
That it wasn't as choppy as the airplane ride that I went on a few days ago, which is weird. But you also do feel like less protected because helicopter, it's like a very thin layer of metal.
Yeah, and we were in the little bird too.
And you can kind of see how when helicopters go down, they explode because there's not a lot of like, there's not a lot of protection. It's kind of so.
Yes, and the fuel tanks were right behind us. I was asking him, like, I saw him fueling. He was bringing the tube and where was it going? He's like, it's right behind you. Oh.
Yeah. I was saying it would be a great day to figure out that a Godzilla-like creature exists.
Mm-hmm. I wanted you to sit in the front, but I guess to balance out the weight, they put us both back there and then left up there.
Yeah, probably.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Grab the food.
Yeah.
The struggle. We had to pull out the EDC, everyday carry. Oh my God.
Frankincense and myrrh. And I brought myrrh. Ooh. Ah.
That is soap from our first cross-country trip that we went, and we stopped in Texas in some little rinky, well, not a little rinky-dink town, but we stopped in a small spot that had pieces.
Mention?
Who?
Texas mention?
Oh yeah, the place looked like it was a mansion. It was like a very...
No, that's not what I said. It's a mention. Like you're mentioning something.
Oh. And it was... It was a store at the bottom of a very old hotel. What do we see the date was on? It was like from the 1800s, right? And it looked like in the front was a Marco's Pizza and gas station, but it looked like where we went into that store, the little general store, was like maybe that street was still there from the 1800s, and then they just built everything else around it. But yeah, so that's where we got the soap. And we're off for maybe our last road trip. But, so, finally, that might actually be the title of this. South to Alabama. That's where she's going. So we're off. On the road again. Oh, wait. I didn't say good morning to you. Good morning and welcome back.
Grand Rising. Kings and queens.
What?
Someone who's as chronically online as I will like my jokes. Someone out there.
Yes. But we go now. Now. Like some sort of information thing or something like that.
Welcome to Alabama.
1, 2, 3. Boom, 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 boom. Sweet home Alabama. Boom, boom, bam, boom, boom, bam, boom, boom, bam. Oh yeah, that national forest. Did you know that Alabama's name was derived from an Indian tribe? They were part of the Creek Confederation, or the Creek Confederacy, and the tribal name was the Alabama Tribe, or the Alabamas. They also named the river, and the state was named after that. Now, I did a terrible job in their name,
But I suggest you go and do some research on your own. It's interesting history. Why Alabama, you say? My oldest daughter had a house built for her down there. And so she just recently moved there and invited Hannah to come on down and go to school down there. And so that's where we're headed. So we get to mark another state off the map. I think we're at
What are you doing?
falling off the sidewalk. I think this is 37 out of the 50 states. Alabama makes this one.
You're welcome.
For what? You did something?
Yeah. You're welcome for having to move.
Sure.
Hi.
So we have arrived. I totally forgot to show some video as we were coming up to her sister's
Now
home.
you don't have the address.
We wouldn't have seen the address anyway.
Now you don't have the house number.
You'll see what time it is, right? We finally just eaten at her big sister's house. And tell everyone why you are now here in Alabama.
Because I'm going to go to school in Escuela. Yes. Yeah.
Escuela?
Escuela. That's
Whatever
school
that
in
means.
Spanish.
Why? Yes,
Yeah,
so
hopefully maybe get a teaching degree unless I go through school and I'm like, time to switch my major, but hopefully I won't. Because along with many other things, that's the main thing that I want to do.
So, after, we'll just say, a gap year of going back up north and abandoning, she's back south. So anyway, so after gap year, is back here, going to be hanging out with a big sister and going to school and hopefully completing it. You know? That's cool. You're getting to college at 22. That's all right. I went in my late 20s and then had to leave and went back when just before she was born. 20 some odd years later, when I was 42, had a wife and 5 kids. So, you know what? Some of us just get started a little slower, but, you know, God willing, we stick to his track and things just happen nicely. Now we're going to eat. Say goodnight.
Okay.
My granddaughter gave up her room for the evening. Arguably, the coolest room I have slept in all these years that I have traveled. Well, I'm on my way home, but I wanted to drive by school. Lord willing, Hannah's going to be going to starting spring semester. Strong Hall, Oak Mountain State Park, Alabaster, Alabama. I think I'm still in Alabaster. Time to go to work. Peavine Peavine Trail Road, Peavine Falls Road. Here we go. First time hiking in Alabama yard. Okay, some crazy kids and family coming. We'll talk later. Okay. I'm 2 minutes into this, and I've passed by a couple of families. And I got to say off the bat, okay, this place, Oak Mountain, boasts as the largest state park in Alabama. And that's great. And I'm looking at the foliage and the trees and the pines. Hannah would love this. She would love all of this look of this trail. It kind of reminds me of when we went to Maine. And here's my problem. I'm going to talk about it now. I know some of y'all probably don't want to hear this. But just like when we went into Kentucky, these ain't the most nicest people, man. I'm used to Tennessee, no matter where you go. And you know down the south, right? Because up north, we do this. Down here, everybody's tilting the hat like they tilting the hat. But no good morning, no how you, nothing that. The people just they just turn their heads like they don't see you and look down. That's, wow. You ain't got Tennessee beat on that. Sorry to tell you that. Anyway, let me focus back on the good part of today. Something tell me I'm gonna need that one coming back up, because it's all downhill. This is the oh my shoot Peavine. The Peavine is a Peavine loop, but this is a short loop down to the Peavine Falls. That's where we're headed to. Park ranger told me, said, well, we haven't had much rain, so the falls probably won't look the best. I'm like, yeah, I don't really care. I just want to get out. And then I can also boast that I've hiked in Alabama. There you go. Look at this. This was new. REI, when you buy stuff, you get those little, you get money, whatever it is. Anyway, so the coupon, I finally brought it. Haven't worn this shirt. Brought it maybe 4 months ago with that, the money I had. Because it's, talking to you. I almost walked right into that little ditch. What does it say? Oh, REI is a co-op. So you buy stuff, you get money back. So that's why I got this. I like it. I got tired of wearing the same color and the same shirt with every video. But does it really matter? Whoa. Whoa. This is going to be a problem coming up.
Say that much.
It went from dirt. Yeah. That is going to be a pain. Go all the way back up. Wow. And they said this was moderate. We went from dirt to rocks to a scramble. Ooh. I hear the people and they said the falls is over there somewhere to overlook. They must be down there about it. I see a sign. Right there. Oi. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be filming this part. This is just going to be me holding on for dear life and get down that hill. I tell you, it's hard on my knees. Yeah. Again, on video, you can't tell the depth and the height from which person had to climb, but all down them rocks. Whew. Well, I hear the people down there somewhere. I'm assuming I'm not done, and I'd have to keep on climbing all the way down. Yeah, we're gonna call this one a wrap. But I can say, I hiked in Alabama. It was a quick, short trail to get back up and head on home. Not bad, not bad. Oh, I did run into some other people who were talking to me, so there you go. It was just that whole group of that family and friends that just were. Anyway. Why am I talking so slow? Because it's quiet. Crud. I mean, there's an easy way to get down here. I'm going backwards, and I was like, well, why is this arrow saying the white is this way? Yeah. It's probably an easy way to go down there, except for going on the rocks. But everybody's come up the rocks. Let me show you. See this? Now the question, do you go up that way? Or do we go up this way? Whew. Sweat. I think I'll go up this way. Life paradox. I'm thinking about, while I'm editing this episode, from my middle daughter, came in Tennessee, to the youngest, to the oldest, who had a house built and moved down to Alabama. Would we have gone in the direction that we have gone? And would we all have accomplished the things that we have accomplished since losing my wife? So many things in our lives have changed in the 9 years. If she was alive, all of us would have done something differently. Life would have been different. That's some salt rolling my eyes. You know it's gonna be rough when you got people younger than you puffing up this scramble and this rocky hill. What the heck? Left to right. I think it came from this side. Over there coming down. Yeah. told you I'm making some of those benches going up. Someone lost their footing. Whew. That is it for me on this. Do we have here? Hang on.
Maybe do you have a penny?